Hello everyone, it's Alina. Welcome to my Soap General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers recap for Tuesday, January 23, shows that Brooke Lynn Quartermain grumbled to Harrison Chase while hatchet-throwing and envisioned Lucy Coe as she attempted to strike the goal. While Brooke Lynn delivered updates on how Lucy crossed the line with Tracy Quartermain, Tracy questioned Scott Baldwin when he got sidetracked by Lucy in the Metro Court. Scott convinced Tracy that there was nowhere else he'd rather be, but he trusted Gregory Chase to take after his date momentarily and chased after Lucy. As for Martin Gray, he wasn't swayed by Lucy's statement about Scott being in her past. After a confrontation in the ladies' room ended with Martin storming out, Scott walked up and grilled Lucy next. Once Lucy made it plain that her romance with Scott was ancient history, she reminded him that he had a job to accomplish. Tracy convinced Gregory that her evening with Scott wasn't what it looked like and ultimately fled on waiting for her date. After Tracy observed Gregory low of breath and trying to move, she offered to call an ambulance. Gregory refused and objected when Tracy started getting petty over Chase and Brooke Lynn's wedding plans, but he suspected she was merely helping him get his energy back. Once Gregory was feeling better, Tracy insisted on Yuri coming to pick them up. After Lucy learned Tracy was gone, she moaned about Scott botching things and wanted his credit card. Lucy got a florist on the phone and ordered 24 white roses to be delivered to Tracy from Scott at the Quartermain mansion. At GH, Anna Devane voiced concern to TJ Ashford as it wasn't like Jordan Ashford to go absolutely MIA. TJ grew apprehensive as well, but then Jordan appeared wearing the same clothing from the night before. Jordan downplayed everything and convinced TJ that she was alright, so he got back to work. Once Jordan was alone with Anna, she admitted that she was intercepted by a pair of FBI agents while trying to follow a lead on the rifle that shot Curtis Ashford. Jordan flashed back to being whisked off to a room with a two-way mirror, where she was advised to back off the probe. Someone brought orders on the other side of a door and put the fear of God in the agents, which cut the meeting short. The agents apologized for the inconvenience and declined to tell Jordan who they talked to, as she was better off remaining out of it. After a town car came to bring Jordan up, she was urged to keep at her desk at City Hall. Jordan made it obvious there wasn't a chance that was occurring and decided to accept Anna's help with her continuing inquiry. In Curtis' room, he opened up to Marshall Ashford about how he could bear bad news from the doctor, but he'd be crushed if he had to see the sad looks on his family members' faces. After Marshall gave Curtis a pep talk, he sought to speak with Stella Henry discreetly about their spark on Christmas Eve, but she claimed nothing could ever come of it. Once Elizabeth Baldwin encouraged Hamilton Finn to attend at NA meeting, he shared with the group and seemed to feel better by unburdening himself. Finn conveyed his gratitude to Liz once he was done and shared a kiss with her. Elizabeth also comforted Portia Robinson, who brought up about a recurring dream where Curtis was dancing with her. Now Portia had hope of dancing again with Curtis, but she was still worried about the outcome of the treatment. Later, the doctor came to examine Curtis, who was flanked by Marshall, Portia, TJ, Stella, and Trina Robinson. Although Curtis couldn't feel the doctor puncture his foot at first, he gradually felt something, and that was good news. It wasn't a guarantee that Curtis would walk again, but it was a wonderful start and gave Curtis a reason to celebrate with his family. General Hospital spoilers predict Curtis will aim to keep building on his success, so stay tuned for more updates on his recovery. General Hospital spoilers for Wednesday, January 24, suggest that Curtis Ashford will host a goodbye party for Trina Robinson and Spencer Cassadine at the Savoy, but Marshall Ashford will notice that his son is on edge. Curtis has a lot to celebrate since he felt the doctor's prick on his foot, but he may have a bad feeling about this Parisian excursion and the danger Spencer could bring to Trina's life. Portia Robinson has been demonstrating support for Trina's trip with Spencer, but she'll secretly open up to Stella Henry and feel like it'd be better for Trina to travel to Paris without him. Although Spencer will find time for this farewell event with Trina, he'll remain anxious about Esme Prince and what she's capable of with her memories returned. Spencer will feel convinced that Esme's preparing something and will disseminate his fears. Over with Kevin Collins, he'll have a heart-to-heart with Esme. Kevin will warn Esme not to underestimate what Laura Collins is willing to do for her family, and since Esme is his niece and Ace Cassadine's mother, Kevin will likely point out that Esme is family too. Unfortunately, Esme could get the incorrect message from this talk and feel it implies Laura will always side with Spencer and Nicholas Cassadine over her. Although Kevin will feel like he's had a breakthrough with Esme, it appears like she'll finally go on the run, just like Heather Weber told her to. At Pentonville, Laura will pay Heather a visit and wonder how on earth she could know something. It should rapidly become evident to Laura that Esme contacted her insane mother for advice. Heather will discuss some things that leave Laura increasingly worried about Esme and the route she's preparing to take her life in. Other GH spoilers say Molly Lansing Davis will apologize for hovering and pledge to back off if Christina Corinthos Davis tells her it's too much. Christina should understand why Molly's nervous since she'll be nervous as well. It'll be an important day for them both since Christina's going to learn her pregnancy test results, so she'll get updates on whether the operation worked. Will Christina give Molly and TJ Ashford the wonderful news they've been waiting for? Finally, Damien Spinelli will get the incorrect idea about Cody Bell's friendship with Maxie Jones, so he'll follow him and start yelling about how it's not going to work. Spinelli will presume Cody is romantically interested in Maxie, so he'll fling allegations and encourage him to quit his pursuit. Of course, Cody regards Maxie more like a sister since Max Scorpio is his bio dad and the main father figure in her life. Cody may convince Spinelli that he's got it all wrong, but he may twist the allegations around and realize that Spinelli's the one with a crush. General Hospital spoilers predict Cody and Sasha Gilmore will play matchmaker for Spinelli and Maxie in the coming weeks, so stay tuned to see them inch toward a reconciliation. General Hospital spoilers hint that Spencer Cassadine's seemingly bleak fate could force a change of plans. Although Spencer and Trina Robinson will certainly have a brief romantic break in Paris, it could be cut short thanks to a final face-off with Esme Prince. Things are undoubtedly looking sad thanks to a freshly obtained behind-the-scenes snapshot of Dominic Zamprogna, Kate Mansi and Kelly Monaco. The three of them were sighted on the Windermere set dressed in all black. That means a memorial service could be imminent for Spencer, so his presumed demise may be used to explain Nicholas Alexander Chavez's absence for the production of Netflix's latest season of Monsters. Of course, Trina will be a wreck and will need some assistance as she grieves if that happens. Since Trina may be too distressed to study at the Sorbonne, she may find solace with her loved ones back at home. Portia Robinson, Curtis Ashford and all Trina's other family members can undoubtedly be there for her. The same goes for BFF Jocelyn Jacks, but Dex Heller might also stand up to support Trina in her moment of need. Jocelyn saved Adam Wright's life following his overdose and is desperate to release him from his parents' tight clutches. This could be Dex's time to develop his bond with Trina in a similar way, especially since he struggled with losses and trauma from his military days. Since Jocelyn has been giving Adam more of her attention lately, it could bring some emotional distance between Joss and Dex. That's particularly true if Dex observes a kiss between Jocelyn and Adam or something along those lines. It could throw up Jocelyn and Dex's relationship a bit, which would be excellent timing considering Trina's about to need a strong shoulder to weep on. Trina might be lured to Dex and perhaps go a bit too close for comfort as she tries to relieve her anguish over losing Spencer. If things take a passionate turn between Dex and Trina, that's the kind of thing that might really blow apart her bond with Jocelyn. General Hospital spoilers state Trina will need comfort any way she can get it, so stay tuned for updates on any love twist news that might be brewing with Dex. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please click like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.